Good morning. Today we're going to present about Alexander Kerensky and his life, and how his harsh but fierce temper helped him lead troops into more than one battle.
Kerensky was born on May 4th of 1881 in Simbirsk. He was a child of a middle-class family and his father was a teacher. He went to St. Petersburg University and he was married to Olga Varanovskaya and had two sons. When he was a lawyer, he defended revolutionary activists and he was a member of the aid committee that defended victims of the Bloody Sunday.
When the February Revolution started, they assigned him to Minister of Justice in provisional government. He was the only socialist. He was elected for vice-chairman of the Petrograd. In May 1917, he was Minister of War and then he became Prime Minister. He was one of the figures of the revolution. He was really engaged to the government and the war.
Kerensky declared the Tsar ministers prisoner of the revolution when they left for the Winter Palace. He issued the arrest of Vladimir Sukhomlinov, one of the war ministers. That was a symbol of power and corruption in the old regime. He saw that only by legitimizing the capture they could calm down the mobs in Petrograd. His speeches were rarely successful. He could connect with the people. But he became an authoritarian after the attempt of Bolshevik rising that was in July. Despite of his egoism, he was the only one prepared to take on the leading part of Russia. But unfortunately, he was capable of avoiding the Bolshevik seizure of power.
There is a myth that says that he escaped from the Winter Palace in a woman's dress. They even say that he got in a car with the American flag.
He tried to consolidate forces after Bolsheviks got power, but he couldn't. In 1918, he left the Soviet Russia. The first year and a half he stayed in Britain. Then he moved to Prague and later to Paris. In Paris, he participated in some newspapers like Novaya Russia and DNI. He got married to Lydia Triton in 1939. After Hitler occupied France, he left and went to the USA in 1980. In his last year of life, he was at New York and he wrote for newspapers, working the Russian archives in Stanford University. Later, Kerensky died of cancer in June 11, 1970 in the city of New York.